CFG. Yeah. I am chosen for greatness. You can look at me, you can see, oh. With my God right by my side, I will do great things, you will see, oh. And when trouble come my way, I face my battles and overcome. Face my battles and overcome. I'm chosen for greatness. I've been chosen since when? I've been chosen before I was born.
Hello all, and welcome to another episode of Chosen for Greatness. I'm your host, Sarah B, and today I have the pleasure of having an amazing woman of God, a wife, and also a mother. So please give it up for Mrs. Patricia Kazadi. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having
It's
me.
an honor.
I know. Thank you. I watch your shows. I'm like, she's doing amazing.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. That means a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you introduce yourself for those that don't know you.
All right. There's not much to say about me. I am Maman Patricia, you know, and for those who know me, they call me Maman Pat.
Maman Pat.
And friend and family, it's Pacheco.
Ooh.
So if somebody calls me Pacheco, I know this person.
I like it.
Who are you?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Oh.
Okay, so I'm a child of God. I'm a wife and a mother. In that order, precisely.
I love
I'm
it.
a child of God. I'm a wife and I'm a mother. So that's a little bit of who am I, you know, who
I love
am.
it.
And
I love that.
Yep.
All right. So question number one.
Yeah.
How did you receive the call of God over your life?
That's a question for like 7 days. So let me go back a little bit. I was born Catholic. Both my parents are Catholic.
Oh, okay.
And so when I had to leave Congo, I had to go to Zambia. I lived in Zambia for a little bit. I was there with my sisters, yes. So, you know, life challenges and stuff like that. So we just started going. And then we couldn't go to Catholic churches because we couldn't speak the language.
Wow.
Yeah, it was English and their own languages.
Yeah.
So we just find the nearest Congolese church. And then we just started going casually. And then from there on, just, you know, I started praying. I started fasting. I didn't know what I was doing until one day, the Lord told me, I need you to serve me. But I want you to be as a palm tree. You're not going to do one thing.
Wow.
Yeah, I want you to do, you know, everywhere they need you, I need you to fill that gap. I'm like, God, what does that even mean? I was very, very young. I didn't know. And then I joined the choir. And then from there, I just started doing a whole bunch of things. And amazingly, it's been great. So I was in the choir. I was, when I came to America, I went back to the choir. I was a youth leader.
Wow.
I was a member of intercession, Mother's Ministry, and here I'm a wife of a man of God.
We're gonna get into
predictable.
that.
Was it not predictable? But
Wow.
that was The Lord spoke to me directly, like, yes, I need you to serve me, but I just need you to be ready because it's not going to be only one place. You're going to be all over the place. Just be ready for that. So.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's very beautiful. So how do you maintain the fire for serving God?
First of all, I love it. You know, for me, it's not like somebody's pushing me to do it. I'm doing it out of love.
Right.
I'm really passionate about that. You know, so I make it a priority. Every time I have to serve, I'm just like, hey, this is me. That's where I feel fulfilled. That's where I feel me. And then I also, you know, Proverbs 31 women try to wake up before everybody so I can just maintain that fire, maintain that relationship, because there's no fire without relationship now.
Right.
So I tried my best to maintain the relationship, you know. Kids are small, so you have to work your way around it. But for me, it's something that I love to do.
Yeah.
It comes, I won't say naturally, by the grace of God though. So, and let me add, I'm married well.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, we gonna get into that. I'm excited.
I did. He always, you know, pushes me, ask questions like, hey, what are you working on now?
Yeah.
How is it going for you now and stuff like that. So that's helped
Wow.
a whole lot.
Okay. So, of course, you introduce yourself as a woman of God first, a wife, a mother, and so much more. So what advice would you give to a single woman before she enters into her season of being a wife and a mother?
Ooh. There's a lot.
Yeah.
But first thing first, get to know God for you. Not for the people. I'm not talking about go to church every Sunday. I'm talking about you having a personal relationship with God for you.
Yeah.
When you know God for you, then you start asking the right questions about who am I? What do you want from me?
Yeah.
How am I going to serve you and stuff like that? And by serving, I'm not just saying I'm going to be preaching, I'm going to be singing, wherever the Lord is going to put you, but you have to know where exactly He wants you. When you know exactly who you are, then it's going to be easier for you to navigate everything else, who you choose, your partner, what type of studies, what field to be into, so that it's not in conflict with your calling with the Lord and stuff like that. Your friends and all that.
Yeah.
When you know God, and then the Lord is going to help you to know yourself. Know yourself, and then know God for you.
Yeah.
That's very, very important because, we live in what do you call it? Social media era.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to show that I serve God.
Come on.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I want to be involved in the church, not because I love God, but because I know they're going to take pictures every Sunday.
Ooh, come on.
I know, and I'll have pictures to post on my face, with Bible verses, and that's it.
Yeah.
So
it's not
very
deep.
Sad. Nope.
Yeah.
It's very sad. So when you know God for yourself and you know yourself, then it's going to be easier for you to just navigate. And then what was the second part of the question again?
Second part of the question are what are some keys to prepare to become a wife and a mother?
Oh, okay. So becoming a wife, it depends who you marry.
Okay.
Because if you're married into an African family, that's a whole different dynamic.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay. So just what I would say is take time to learn as much as you can.
Okay.
Take time to learn as much as you can about, being a wife. Ask questions. I believe in having, you don't call them godparents. Les parents. Comment vous dites parents?
Godparents, yeah.
Godparents, okay. I believe in having those, role model couples where you can always ask questions. Because a lot of people are like, oh, no, I never seen that in my house. My parents were no.
Yeah.
We have people.
Right.
And thank God for social media as well, because as much as we have bad people, we have good people.
Yeah.
We have role models. So ask questions. It's never too late to learn.
Yeah.
Your parents may not teach you, or maybe your parents are, there's disease. You didn't have that privilege.
Right.
Or our African mothers, they don't teach you nothing. Just be honest about it.
Yeah, for sure.
They're not telling you anything about marriage and stuff like. They're expecting you to know it, and it's hard.
Yeah.
But just ask questions. Talk to people around you, and then go on YouTube. There's a lot of podcasts. There's a lot of pages to talk about marriage. And then if you have a local church, you can ask. There's women there who are married, and you see that, because you know when a relationship is stable. You know when a marriage.
Yes.
I'm not saying they're perfect, but it's a good couple. They've been together for a certain amount of time, and it's just somebody like something that you aspire to be. You're like, I want to be like them.
Right.
You're not envying them, but you're just taking what's good, the positive of being, having them, seeing them being married, and going through different seasons of life and still being together, because marriage is a lot of work. It is a lot of work, and you have to be ready for it. You have to be ready for it.
Jeez.
Don't be scared. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But you have to be ready to put in the work. Because who's going to do it for you? No one.
Right.
After the party, it's just going to be you and your husband, and
start
navigating life together. Yes, ma'am.
I like that. So how did you know that your husband was the one for you?
It's funny. Like I said, when I started serving God, I've had messages, from prophets, just pastors telling me that I'll marry a man of God and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So you were already mentally preparing for that?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because I was like, okay.
Yeah.
What am I going to be doing different? Because I was so involved in the church.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, I know it's going to be a different dynamic, but I'm here. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is we met on Facebook.
No way.
We did.
Oh my God.
People don't believe this, but we did. 11 years ago, we met on Facebook.
Oh my God. So who messaged who? Like, what happened?
I did.
You messaged him.
Don't get it wrong. No, he posted something. We're not even friends.
Okay.
Nothing. Somebody that I knew posted just a clip of him preaching, and I was going through so much. And then when I watched that, I liked it, and then he mentioned that there's a second part. He left all the information like, okay, we're gonna post the second part. So when I finished that, I remember in my dorm rooms, I was like, okay, it was on a Saturday, because I had a habit of, when I was in my dorms, I fasted a lot. Every week I'll fast at least one day a week, and then every month I'll do 3 days. Yeah. That was every single month, every single year I was in the dorms. So I was just like, okay, I want to listen to something. And then I just messaged him on Facebook. I was like, hey, man of God, thank you for that. And I'm just waiting for part 2. Right. And then he messaged me right back. Saying, oh yeah, we're working on it. We have some technical difficulties, but... And then he gave me his numbers. He's like, here are my numbers, because I'm planning on stepping away from social media for a little, because I have to go into prayer. Wow. So, my numbers. And I remember that time, back then it was Viber.
Oh, wow.
There was no WhatsApp. I don't know if there was WhatsApp. Yeah. It was Viber and Skype.
Okay.
Yeah. So he gave me all that. It's like, if you ever need me and stuff like that, you can, contact me directly, and the rest is history. So
wow. So y'all just never stopped talking from that point.
Right. So we started talking, and then I talked to my pastor. Okay. I did. I was like, okay, there's this young man I'm talking to, I can see him coming. But before I get into my feelings, I really want the Lord to tell me if this is the right person or not, and I have to do my due diligence, because I know who I am. I know what the Lord has said about me. Yeah. So I can't afford to marry just anybody. Come on. I'll be dead if I marry the wrong person. Yeah. So my pastor was like, okay, so where does he go to, where does he pray? I say, Logos Haima. Okay. Yeah. So he's like, oh yeah, I know a couple of people there. Yeah. Let me just do some investigation. Girls, do it. Wow. Yes, I did. Yeah. I investigated about his family. Absolutely. Him. And then I knew everything about him. Yeah. He didn't even know it. And then we prayed. My pastor said, yeah, he's a good man. That's the man for you. It's not going to be easy, but that's the man for you. So, and we just kept talking. And then when he told me, he's like, yeah, I was also praying and stuff like that. So the Lord has told me, you are the one. Wow. But I'm not going to promise you anything, because I've never met you face to face. So I need to see you. Okay. Because what if physically I'm not attracted? Wow. So yeah. That's wild. I know it is. Yeah. So I want to say 6 months after that, he came over here. He came in Dallas. I was in Seattle. Okay. He came to preach. So I came over here to translate for him. Ooh. Come on now. But we are already in a relationship, Okay. So I was like, I have to meet this man as well, because hey, and I remember back then there were stories of, dead people coming alive. It's like, oh, he's dead in, let's say, in France, and then they see him in Congo. And my sister even called me, because I told my sister, I'm like, hey, I'm in a relationship with this man of God. And he's like, are you sure he's not dead? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh wow. Yes, because it was scary. That stuff is real, yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, no, he's not. He's alive. He's alive. He's not a ghost, thank God. Yeah. So I came over here, and then I translated for him. And
how was that translating for him?
It was great.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Not
great.
like weird, like, oh my God, this is my man.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because
You can differentiate.
I can dissociate from being a
Yeah.
wife and just a serving God, it doesn't matter who. So yeah, so we did that, and 2 months after that, got married.
So how long was this going on? Like
8
a
months.
year?
No, 8 months. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, 8 months.
8 months and then boom, he popped the question. Y'all got married.
Yeah. Yeah.
Must be nice, you know?
Right?
Because
But it took me 6 months
Uh-huh.
to prepare for it in prayer. Yeah. I fasted and prayed for 6 months, sleeping on the floor in a dorm rooms.
Wow.
Still remember that like it was yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, because like I said, I knew what the Lord wanted for me, and I knew what family I was coming from. That's very important too.
Come on.
There's a lot of marital battles in my family.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't, because what happens in my family is my mother's on my mother's side, they get married young, but they don't stay. Yeah, the most was like 5 years, and then they're divorced. Unfortunately, all of them are divorced. So I was like, Satan, that's
not
not
with me.
That's
It stops
not
with me. Yes.
It starts. I'm stopping it right here.
Yeah.
So I really had to take my time in prayer, and then so when he came, I just knew. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the right person for me. That's why everything just, it was just flowing easily. And then because people are like, you don't know the person. Da, 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 da. I understand the point, but for me, it's like I took my time to pray.
You took your time in prayer.
So, married after 8 months, and we've been together 11 years, and
wow,
not complaining.
Let that grace
Not
locate
at all.
me.
Amen. Not at all.
I love that.
Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah.
So how long would you say a woman should be in a relationship before getting married?
So I'll say the least, it's 6 months. Because before you start a relationship, you have to know, okay, is this for marriage or am I just playing?
Right.
Okay. Because
right.
if you just go into a relationship just casually, you can stay there for 10 years if you want.
Yeah.
But if you're like at a certain age, I tell people, before you even say yes to the man, do you want to get married in the next year or two?
Right.
Or you just, just want to enjoy your life. So I'll say 6 months. 6 months you should know, like, okay, this is the person or not. In a year, if there's no questions, there's no talk about marriage, girl, run.
Run
For your life, because like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Why are we not talking about
the next steps?
Exactly.
Like, okay.
Because hey, we're human and this is flesh.
Yeah.
We're Christian. We're talking about you have to keep yourself pure. It's hard when you've been with somebody for like a long time for you to be not sexually intimate.
That's true.
So okay, don't just get into a relationship. So 6 months to a year, you should know, okay, this is, and then the men, they know. They know. After 6 months to a year, they'll tell you, I knew, or some of them from the get-go is like, I'm not coming for marriage.
Right.
This is just something, I'm just playing and going, and some change along the way, but I'm around that 6 months to a year. They kind of situate themselves like, this is the person I want, or this is not the person I want. Can I wait a little longer? So I'm saying after that time, you should have conversation around marriage and talking about everything that comes with it. So, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So what should a woman look for in a future spouse?
So again, it's gonna go back to, do you know yourself? When you know yourself, then you'll know exactly who you choose. And also to add to that, I'm gonna say, you need to find somebody you love. Okay. The love has to be genuine. Very, very genuine, because marriage, there's a lot of challenges in marriage. So if there's no love, I don't know how you guys gonna do it. Okay, I don't know how you guys gonna do it. And you need to find somebody who's emotionally mature. Okay. Because like I said, there's a lot of things that's gonna happen between you two. If emotionally you're not mature, I don't know how you guys are gonna navigate all of that. You need the support You know, you need your husband to be somebody you can run to when you have issues.
Yeah.
That is not gonna, not always judging you, but you also need somebody who can kind of rebuke you. You know, it's like, no, you're doing too much. No, that's fine. Okay, so you need that. You need that friendship. You need that man who has maturity emotionally. He's emotionally mature.
Yeah.
And money. Okay, y'all should talk about it.
Yeah.
You need to find a man who's good with money.
Okay.
And who is qui n'est pas chiche. The man who gives.
Yeah.
Because hey,
wow.
I'm not gonna be asking you for money, but if before you give me something I have to ask you, then I don't know what we're doing together.
Come on.
You know.
Yeah.
So I'm not talking about marry Bill Gates or something. If Bill Gates come, hey, thank you, Jesus.
Amen. Yeah.
But you need somebody who's very good with their money, and also somebody who, you know, who qui n'est pas chiche, qui donne, qui partage.
Yeah.
C'est important. You know, I'm not Christian. We don't like talking about money.
Yeah.
The Lord, yes, the Lord will provide. Yes, but I need you to give.
Exactly.
You know, I need you to be, you know,
a provider. Yeah.
Yeah. Give. You know, so a man who is, you know,
easy to give.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A man who is easy to give. I was thinking of one more to add. Oh, obviously we're Christian, so you need
someone that's equally yoked as you.
Exactly. You don't need a man of God. You need a child of God.
Come on. Okay. Yes, absolutely.
Because I know, especially young girls now, you want to marry that prophet. That's cute. You want to marry that because we want to be on the spotlights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if that man is not a man, is not a child of God, he's going to be a horrible husband.
Yeah.
You know, he can be performing miracles all you want, prophesying all you want, but if he's not a child of God, he's not gonna love your rights. And you're just gonna be miserable.
Yeah.
You know, faking it for the pictures, and you go home, you're like, oh my God, what did I do to myself?
Yeah.
And you're just gonna be, you know, miserable.
Yeah.
So you need those, and then different things will come as you go. But
so what about those men that normally they say they can't get into a marriage because of financial issues or because they're not where they want to be financially? What advice would you give to the woman? Like, do you run or do you give him time?
So you have to look at what do they do? What do they mean by financially not ready? Because you're never gonna be ready if you're talking about kids or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. I don't care how much you make.
Yeah.
You're never gonna be 100% ready. You know, to do stuff.
Yeah.
Just do them, and then you adjust as you go. Sorry. So if you have enough to, excuse me, cover the basics.
Yeah.
I think you're good for marriage. Are you ready for it too? Because remember, I don't know who they think they're marrying, but you're marrying a capable woman. She's working too.
Right.
Okay, so I'm I'm just gonna put this out here.
Yeah.
I'm not for the your money is your money, your money is our money, my money. What do they say?
My money is your
money is my money, your
and
money,
your money is our money.
I'm not for that.
Yeah.
That's not how I was raised. That's not God-like. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not for that. So when you talk about I'm not financially ready, I understand that, you know, men feel like they have to be making a lot more than their women. And you always work towards it, you know.
Right.
You're not like, okay, this is my forever job or this is my forever business.
Right.
We always evolve, we always grow. So I'm just gonna say to the girl, you know, sit down and talk to him like, what do you mean exactly? What exactly do you want to be? And what are you doing to achieve those goals? Because remember, it's gonna be a partnership. Okay?
Right.
You're not gonna be responsible for everything just because you're the man. I'm here, I'm your helpmate, I'm here to support and, you know, help you. So I think the money, like I said, if you have, we can cover the basics.
We should be fine.
We should be fine. And keep working on your goals, keep working together and stuff like that. Alone, what they say, alone, is it alone you go far.
But together you go even further.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be two income. Maybe some of your income will be okay. dedicated to another project, and then your woman is coming to, even if it's just buying grocery, that $200 can be invested somewhere else. Your $200 can be invested somewhere else. Even if it's just paying for the light bills, that $50 can be put into stock somewhere else. So the money thing, I think it's not a good enough excuse.
I like that.
Yes, ma'am.
I like that. Not a good
So girls,
enough
don't
excuse.
be. Your money is not your money. Your money is your.
It's y'all's money.
Yes.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are some challenges that you face being married to a man of God that is known?
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
I have to share my husband with the church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not always like me and the kids.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have to tend to the church because that's his calling too, and we have to understand that. I'm not saying all the time, don't be gone all the time.
Yeah.
You know, sous prétexte que non, je vais à l'église et tout ça. No.
Yes.
But we do understand. So that's one of the challenges. Like, and my husband is always gone because he's more of a missionary.
Yeah.
So he's not home all the time. And you know, in America with kids,
right,
and yourself, and it's not always easy. So that, and people think I've never met a pastor's wife who is enough for that pastor. People always think you're not good enough for that man.
Yep.
You're not anointed enough for that man. You're not pretty enough for that man. You're not wise enough for that man. I'm like, what else do you want?
Right. That's wild.
You know, yeah. It's always like, oh no, she's not what? Oh, Prophet Imam, that's his wife?
Oh, it's the judgy.
Exactly.
It's the,
So it's that, and sometimes loneliness, because when you're a wife to a man of God, it's hard for you to just, when you're going through some stuff, to open up to people because you don't know how they're gonna take it.
Absolutely, because now it's like you have to protect y'all.
You get it. You know, even your friends they were your friends before, but now you're married to a man of God, the dynamics change. Most people just don't understand that. Like, what's the difference? We've been friends for a long time. I get it, but I can't tell you everything because I don't want you to switch it around, or you know. And I just can't put our business. I'm not saying anybody should put their business out there.
Absolutely.
For men of God, it's like you have a lot to protect.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes it feels really lonely. Everybody coming to you, you know, talking to them, and
you're pouring to other people who's pouring into you.
Exactly. That's why it's very important to have mentors. Okay. You know, and to have people around you, but you have to be careful who you choose to, you know. So you always have to have your to-go person. You know how they say every psychologist have their psychologist. Yes. So you need that because it gets very lonely. Yeah, it gets very lonely.
Now, would you attach yourself to people that know exactly what you're going through, like other women that are married to men of God as well?
Most likely.
Okay.
Most likely. You know, I have nothing against, you know, just a mother who's been married for like 50 years and everything is going well, but they're not into ministry.
They don't know exactly what you're going through.
That's a whole different world. So so it's easier. It's easier and it's safer for you to go that route.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yep.
So how have you been able to balance being a wife and a mother as well, and of course being your own person?
Wow, that's a very good question.
Yeah.
I'm married well.
Yeah.
By the grace of God, I have an amazing husband.
Yeah.
Who lets me be who I need to be. Okay. When I have to be a mother, I'm a mother. When I have to be a wife, he takes some of the burden away so I can fully tend to him. Yeah. You know, and I'm talking about me right now because my kids are so little. Yeah. They really need me right now. Yeah. So I have a man who really understands that I'm not going to be a wife all the time. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, especially when they're babies. I'm like 75% wife and 75 mother and 25 wife, and as they're growing little by little, and then we can dissociate that. And also I have an amazing sister. Oh yes,
a village.
She is my to-go person. You know, when I just need time for me, I know my kids will be safe with her. So she's actually my kids' mother.
No.
So that it's very important for you to have a village, because
Yeah.
it's hard, especially in America. Back home, you know, I've had the privilege to live as a married person back home as well. We went
Okay.
back in 2021.
Oh wow.
So I lived there for 2 years. So I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's easier for you to have people.
Right, because
You
you're
know?
surrounded.
Yeah. Or you can pay them very little money. You can pay them to you know, to watch your kids and stuff like that. It's easier for you to navigate all that. But over here, you know, like I said, my husband really helps. My sister really helps.
Yeah.
And, you know, just reminds me like, hey, you know, take time for yourself. Or, you know, just now I need you. Now it's my me time and stuff like that. So I'm going to say my husband and then my village. They helped a lot. Like right now, my husband is not here, but my kids are with my sister. Without her, I was not even going to be able to come to this show, because I'm not going to bring my 4 kids to a podcast, because it's impossible. We won't be able to do it.
Yeah. Right. And they're young.
They'll be everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's helped a whole lot.
I love that.
Yep.
So as a woman, and especially a Congolese woman, what are some things that are important for you to do before entering into marriage and becoming a mother? Because Congolese now, we're shifting onto the Congolese side.
So before, you know, becoming a wife, I'm assuming you already know the person you're married to.
Right.
You know, get to know the family, get to know the family tradition. It's very important.
Okay.
You know, we're Christian, I get it.
Right.
But we have cultures that we have to respect. It's very important. You know, and the way you treat his mother, the way you treat his father.
Yeah.
You know, the way you tes relations avec sa famille.
Right.
You know, ton rapport avec sa famille, ses frères et sœurs.
Yeah.
It's very, very important. Learn to, you know, how they do stuff in the culture, if you're not from the same culture, you know.
Yeah.
And then also learn to cook their dishes, because we're all about food. Food is very, very important in our culture.
Yeah.
So you have to learn how, you know, what they eat, how they make it, and ask questions, you know, especially if you're not from the same tribe.
Right.
You know, it's never wrong to ask, or you can go on YouTube to learn. Nowadays, everybody's teaching people how to cook different dishes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, ask questions, you know, ask older women, you know, from their tribe or culture, like how do they do stuff? You know, what do I do? Now, I'm not saying lose yourself and just embrace everything, but you know, try to find the balance.
Yeah.
Try to find the balance between that, and talk about how am I gonna put it? Your relationship with your in-laws.
Yeah.
Mother-in-law, father-in-law, belle-sœur, you know, boyfriend and stuff like that. Both sides, because you know that's a big one. That's a big one back home. It's a big one. So we have to know, you know, your mom just doesn't show up because they want to show up. My mom doesn't show up because she wants to show up.
Yeah.
They don't have a say in my marriage. You know, you don't tell me what to do. You can advise me, you know, but
right.
I'm not getting any orders from my mom or from his mom. Okay, so I would like to keep it at that. Talk about it, because some men is like, that's my mom, okay?
I was about to say,
no.
Yeah, the mama's boy.
No, I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say. I'm not. Yeah, so that's your mom. I love your mom. I respect your mom, but this is my marriage.
Yeah,
she doesn't have, and it's the same for me as well. You know, I'm not, because sometimes women, we can be selfish,
right?
You know, you're like, I don't want your mom to say nothing, but my mom is telling me everything to do, and I'm just yes to my mom because she's my mom. She doesn't mean anything.
Right.
No, she's not his mom.
Yeah.
So how do you want him to feel? So you really have to talk about that, how the dynamics is gonna be like. But you have to make one thing clear: your marriage is between you, your wife, your kids. Your parents are there. Yes, you know, they can advise you, they can point you to the right thing, but they don't make decisions for you.
Yeah.
You know, it's very important. Don't be fooled. Don't be, I don't know what words to use. Yeah. It's just your marriage. It's your marriage. It's you. You're starting your legacy. You're founding your family. You're trying to found a family. You want to make mistakes. That's why parents are there. You know, ask them questions, but they don't. I'm not gonna run everything like your mama did.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
And what about the living with the in-laws or
It
living?
depends. It
Okay.
depends. You know, here in America, again,
Right.
you know, here in America, I don't advise it. But if there's nothing else you can do,
Yeah.
yes, go ahead. But if you guys have money, they can leave somewhere else,
Mhm.
and then you can go visit them.
Right.
Right? But living together is always going to be tensions, and it's even if it's your mom,
Yeah.
because like I say, women can be selfish.
Yeah.
We can be selfish. If it's my mom, it's fine. But when it's your mom, it's
a
all
problem.
the problems of the world. No.
Yeah.
So both sides, if they can live away from you guys, that's ideal.
Yeah.
You know, if not, yeah, you have to live together. But again, you know, they don't get to, because I've seen where
Yep.
the mom decide what we eat, how we cook it, what
Yeah.
we cook, and you know, just look little. You think it's little,
But it's huge.
it is very huge.
Yeah.
You know, you're overstepping me. I don't want that.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, I don't mind asking you, for example, what you want to eat or stuff like that, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna make my menu based on what you like.
Mm.
Okay? You know?
Yeah.
So, and then once in a while, you can help me too, you know. But
I love that. And that goes the same thing also as raising kids as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I say, your marriage is your marriage. If
Mhm.
everything you do, it's between you, your husband, and the kids. If you
Mhm.
have kids or you start having kids,
Yeah.
you know, nothing to do with mother-in-law, sister-in-law,
Yeah.
brother-in-law. Like I said, they can give advices. You know, if it's good, we're gonna take it.
Right.
Yeah, but if it's not good just because it's from my mom, I'm not taking it.
Right.
You know, if it's not, I think that's not gonna work for me. That's not gonna. And then the way our parents raised us,
Yeah.
it's not the same that I'm gonna raise my kids here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the generation is different, the country is different,
Mhm.
all of that. So we just have to be able to weigh,
Yeah.
you know, the pros and the cons. And yeah, marriage is not that difficult. People just make it hard.
I'm not gonna lie.
Just-
There's people make it seem like it's just like,
Nah.
oh, and to God, and I'm just like, ew.
These are the things you talk about before you get married.
Right.
You know, that's why people, you just don't talk about, let's go to dinner, I found this new restaurant. That's cute and all, but talk about real issues.
Yeah.
Real issues that come in life, like everyday life. You know, I talked about money,
Mhm.
talked about the in-laws, talk about everything that we're going to do, you know. And then I know this is different, but as we're talking about money, since we're talking about Congolese, talk about investing.
Yes,
Talk
because
about
we're not
investing.
taught that.
No. So another thing I've seen in couples, especially here, not only in America, on Occident, so I'm talking about Europe as well.
Right.
We never talk about investing, and then next thing you know, the wife or the husband, somebody is investing back home, and the other partner doesn't know it.
Yes.
Okay? How you building a whole house?
Mm.
I don't know about. And we don't
Yeah.
even go back that
At
often.
all, yeah.
You know, or why do I have to build a house back home first before I buy my kid's house here?
Ooh, talk about it. Yeah.
You know. Why would I do that?
Right.
These are things that, you know, that things are happening every day. We need to talk about this because we're
Yeah.
not talking about it
Right.
at all.
Yeah.
It's very important. Talk about it. The money part, I'm gonna, you know, now better say it. Talk about the money. Talk about
Yeah.
the money, because the same how was I gonna say? There's a lot of, this is another conversation, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Mhm.
There's a lot of married single women.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So you end up doing everything by yourself, but you're
Yeah,
married.
but you're married.
I'm talking about financially.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you end up doing everything. You're like, what's going on?
Right.
You know, I agreed to help you,
Yeah.
but not to take over everything. So
Yes.
the money part is very important, even as Christians, because you know money is one of the top 10 causes of divorce.
Mhm.
So talk about it.
Ooh, that's scary. Lord.
It is.
Yeah.
But marriage is beautiful. You just have to, from the get-go,
Mhm.
you know, talk about everything, you know, have a list.
Yeah.
Talk about it's a business. How you gonna run your business? Because marriage is a business.
Right.
Yeah. How you gonna run a business so that you can make profits?
Mhm.
Otherwise, what? Well,
Now, do you feel like, because I know a lot of people say God's not going to pick for you, he's going to let you have free will. Do you feel like God will potentially pick your partner for you so that you don't pick wrong, or is it just he guides you and then just lets you?
He's going to guide you.
Okay.
You have free will. Because God, how many people God tell them this is your man because they don't look like you, the way you want them to look like? They don't got no six pack. They are not making six figures. You're like, God, I don't want them.
Yeah.
So he's going to lead you. That's why you have to be sensitive. Il faut vraiment avoir comment on appelle ça, le discernement. Vraiment. Because he's going to lead you to the right path. And yes, you're praying about it, but when you know, married people tell you all the time, when you know he's the right person, I don't know how to tell you that. I don't know how you feel it, but when you know, but the Lord is going to guide you. For some people, they'll tell you, the Lord showed me, Sarah, c'est ma femme, et tout ça, but some will be like, no, the Lord said it's going to be like this, like that, like that, like that. So, just be very discerning.
So what do you think about the prophecies of ça c'est ta femme ou bien ça c'est ton mari?
That can be true as well, because I'm a prophet's wife. So
that's
I'm not I'm not gonna dish them, okay? But also another thing also is like you can call them on the side. It doesn't have to be.
Thank you, because I kid you not.
No,
sometimes I'm like, oh my God,
no,
why
it
are
doesn't
people
have to
calling
be
me
public.
out?
No, it doesn't have to be, because God speaks.
Yeah,
you and I know that God speaks.
Right.
So okay, it doesn't have to be public like that. You can call them on the side, or you can call one of the partners like, oh, this is what the Lord is showing me. It also depends depending on the relationship you have with the person.
Right.
You as a prophet, you as a man of God, what kind of relationship you have with the person. If you're just invited to a church, you'll be like, Sister Sarah, hey, la sœur qui m'interprète là. Go to their pastor, tell them, oh, hey, as I was praying, this is what the Lord showed me. I don't know what's going on in your church. Or if there's somebody in your church, you can call them. It's like, okay, this is what the Lord has showed me, but take your time to pray as well.
Right.
This is just what God has showed me.
Yeah.
So don't just reject everything, but I think there's a right way to go about it.
Because I would say sometimes it could be the person says, okay, God told me this, but then what about the other person?
Exactly.
Like if you got prophesied over and God spoke to you about it, but not the other person.
So give them time as well. Give them time. The Lord has to talk to them too, because hey, it's their marriage as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like I said, pull one person on the side, the one that you have kind of like the relationship with, you as a man of God. You talk to them, it's like, okay, this is what the Lord has said, but so what you can do is like pray for God to open their eyes as well, or pray for God to maybe send another man to tell them what I'm telling you.
Yeah, a confirmation.
Yeah, exactly. So, God speaks. I'm not going to reject that.
Since you two are one, do you ever also get the gift of prophecy as well?
You know what's funny though?
Yeah.
Most prophets, I'm not saying all of them, most prophets marry prophetic women.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most prophets. If you just do your research, it's like, oh, my wife told me that in the dreams, or my wife saw that and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's because of that or God just put them together. But it happens a lot.
That is beautiful.
It
I
is
love that.
very pretty.
Yeah,
sometimes when the prophet is prophesying, I'm like, I know this.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw it and stuff like that, because we talk, talk before he goes to the pulpit. Sometimes you're like, okay, after prayer, like, this is what the Lord has shown me and stuff like that. Or me, if he has a service, after praying, I'll tell him, this is what the Lord is showing me about that.
Wow.
And that's how.
And y'all are in tune spiritually.
Yep.
That is so lit. That is so cool.
I know, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So lastly, what would you say chosen for greatness means to you?
I have one word. Walk into your purpose.
Yes.
Do what the Lord is asking you to do. That's how you'll be able to accomplish your purpose. Yeah. Because if you don't know it, what are you going to do? So walk into your purpose means just listen to what the Lord has for you and try your best to walk into it, because that's where your life is. And it's amazing how God shows up when you are in tune with what he has told you to do, or He has told you for your life.
Yeah.
So yeah, just let God guide you.
Yeah.
Don't do anything because everybody's doing it.
Yes.
Don't do anything because they push you to do it. Don't do anything because it's like a trend.
Yeah.
You know, do it because the Lord wants you to do it. And you'll see, even if 100 more people are doing it, but yours is just going to be different because you know it's a genuine call for the Lord.
Yeah.
And you're just going to deliver differently.
Makes sense. I love that.
ma'am.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for
your
having
wisdom.
me.
I'm excited to watch this back. Well, guys, I'm going to be
Thank
listing
you.
Mama Pat's Instagram and social media below. So follow her. And if you have any questions or anything, her DMs are definitely available. Well, until next time, this was Chosen for Greatness. Bye,
Thank
guys.
you. Bye.
Bye-bye.